I got boomerang bitches. They coming back, bro. So the 4 hour one. So this is a 4 hour. It still got survivability. This is really like the daily though. Like daily. So if you go 4 hour, you see, boom. Every time it hit lows, it goes under, and look what it did. Boom. Look, I tell, bro, this joint is so easy. It's so, bro. But ever since, bro, it's so like, look, all right, 4 hour. So boom, it drops. Anything below here can come back under. Boom, 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 boom. You probably buy here. So even if you do buy here on a daily, this is the lows. Well, it probably wicks you out. But look at this. Boom, it drops again. There's another you probably still thinking, hey, I could still buy. Basically. You probably still in buy mode. Like I wouldn't personally sell, but look how much times you can sell. Like so 4 hour you see from here, basically from here to here, it could go from here to here, basically. But as you see it drop from here, you see how it broke out of here, boom. But it did. It never broke lows, came back below. What does it do? Come right back into equal highs. It happens consistently because it's not trying to go lower. So now, what did it do? New lows, anything below here. I'm gonna tell you why I just wouldn't sell. Anything below here will come to at least here. But it'll come to at least here. After it made new low. So look, watch this. We just gonna delete this for today. Matter of fact, we're gonna delete yeah, we could delete everything because I just want to show off. So I'm gonna show you what it is. Overall, you want us to trade, girl, girl. So overall, we want to trade, fucking you want to trade you want to trade 30. Like you see how it's going up consistently. Granted, it does have days when it could just go down. Some days you probably won't trade. This would have been like a whole week you wouldn't trade. Look, this happens Friday, and then when you come back to next and then Friday, and then come back to next Friday. But when it comes back up to Wednesday, you know from here, where does it go? Straight back to here. It happens consistently. It's not making low, so it's gonna make high. So you just follow the trend. And which was so what we look for? What are we looking for? I'm gonna tell where we're looking for where it broke out in highs and where it's not valid no more. So therefore, we're just thinking of buys. Just think of buys. I'm not just look at the overall picture. This is why I say some days you have to wait. Like if you want to just have like a good accuracy of trading, I would just wait. Don't try to like daily wise, yes, you can see buys, but like even on the hour, if it's selling, it's just retracement off the daily. So what can you do? Look, new highs, boom, it's not breaking lows. As you can see, it's not breaking lows. But they'd be like, hey, can you enter early? Yes, you can. And well, no, I'm gonna just tell you the simplest way. Don't even enter early. What I'll do is, where did it break out at highs? Where look at where it broke out at highs. Look, you see how this was the high, this is where it broke out at right here. So boom, anything above here, like you see this was the high, market, boom, market, boom, comes here. So anything it breaks out above, it comes at to the same spot. Comes to the same spot. So anything above here will come to the same spot. As long as it doesn't break low. As long as it doesn't break low, it will come back to the same spot 80, like 90% of the time. Guaranteed 90% of the time. It won't be 100. Nothing is guaranteed, but 90% of the time, this will come back to the spot. So I just showed you. So now we're on now. Granted, you can't wait. You can't wait. Most people wouldn't want to trade during this war time. Is it's a lot of war, it's a lot of things. You can not even trade. Just calm down. You don't have to trade every day. That's just wrong with majority of people that think the market is a scam. Yeah, trade every day. Some conditions of the market is not meant to trade. So y'all niggas is just fucking hungry. So where did it break out at? Here. So anything above here is a buy as long as it doesn't break low. And as you can see, it's not breaking low. So now that's the daily time frame. This is what we got off the daily. We got the daily. You see, anything above this goal will come. It will come here. It will come here as long as it doesn't break the lows. Like you see, if it like say it came down and it just broke lows, we just wouldn't trade it. But every time it comes above here, boom, it goes right back. It's telling you price doesn't want to do it. Now we go to 4 hour. What does the 4 hour show us? The same thing. It kind of shows us the same thing. It breaks highs, comes above. Look, breaks highs here, come above, come back. Boom, boom, no new highs, no new highs. No new highs, made new highs. Boom. This is a nasty error. Even highs here. Even look, it happens so often, even on lower time frames. Look, it broke highs here. What did it do when it came back? Boom. Damn, what happened to my fucking indicators? What the hell happened to my indicators, bro? High. Oh, pivot points. And I think I had a session one. Uh, I don't really use a lot of indicators, but sessions on the chart. I think it's this one. Oh, I don't like this one. Ew, this one looks disgusting. It might have been that one though. I think I edited. So indicators I'll just use the session. Oh, that looks nasty. What we gonna do? Delete this. You edit this. And then boom. So just mark the New York session. That's what I do. So these are only indicators I kind of generally have. Do 200. So generally it's in a range of market, but overall I don't really use a lot of indicators just to see highs, just to make it simple for y'all. See the highs, see the session. And yeah. So we're just gonna mark this out. So that's all it does. Even look up here, hour, it comes here, boom, doesn't break lows. It's not breaking lows. And even if it break lows, it has to break it with strong emphasis. So like this is the low, but as long as it comes like it could wick and then it just brings it back up, market is not perfect. So therefore you can still enter. So look, you enter, even though it doesn't hit equal highs, it hit kind of near. If you leave, you leave. But as you see, it came here, came back, came here, boom, hit equal highs. So I don't even want. Let's not speed up the process. We're not even going to delete that. We're just going to look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, what is it telling you? Granted, you could have entered here. Say boom, boom. It's not breaking. It's not breaking. Boom. Say you want to enter here. You got price coming to here. Say your stop loss like right here. Boom. Even so, if it comes here, you come back at break even. It doesn't go. It doesn't break. You maybe get out eventually. Maybe somewhere right here. Or now this is going to daily. Because low key, this is kind of the low. Boom. Bam. This is kind of like the low for the new highs. Because look, high, low, low, high. So look. So the lowest point. So look, I'm gonna show y'all how to find the guaranteed lows. Because most people will say, look at this guaranteed low. So low, high. As long as it doesn't break down here, we're good. So look, it's just playing around. Boom, boom, boom. We trying to wait till it breaks number one. We don't care about any of this. This is the market. Look at this. It broke highs here. High, low. Boom. Now look. Now this is the new low. Till it breaks highs. Boom. Where's the lowest point it goes at? New low. New low right here. New high. You see how I look at the market. Look, this how it moves. You have to really think how the market moves. Just look for lows and look for highs. That's it. Okay. Now you see, this is look. Just find the lows. Before it broke this high, where was the low? So it came down here, stretch it. So before it broke this, so anything from here to here, so anything from here, it stretches to here. Anything it wicked down to before it broke this high, stretch it. So boom, boom, comes down here, comes here, comes down here, comes here. And look, it's not break. And what happens? Did it break the low? Did it break the low? No, but this is kind of never broke low. Never really broke low. Never really broke low, but guaranteed this happens 90% of the time. Never really broke low. So now, as you can see, market structure, now you get surgical with it. Now we go. So as you can see, like I said, so the daily, you see, you just follow trend. So the daily, where it broke out at, boom. Anything above here goes here. Anything above here goes here. Anything above here goes here. Yeah, I might get the drift now. Now, market structure is very easy to understand. Like all of this is bullshit. Like anything that's not like, all right, it comes down here. This is the low before it broke high. So anything comes down, it comes back above. You buy here. It equal highs. What? You buy here again. It hits equal highs. What? You buy here again. It hits equal high. Hit equal time 3 times. So you could have entered 3 fucking times. 3 times. Granted, you probably think it's ranging now at this point. But boom. Now, this is what it is. Now, you can't say, oh, so overall it's still a buy. Now, how do we get to sales? Okay, I'll show you. This overall, this is a buy trend from here to here. It's showing buys. You don't want to sell. You don't want to sell. Granted, it's retracing. It's retracing. It's retracing. It's retracing. It's retracing. It's retracing. Now, fucking what the hell? So it comes now the hour. Now let me show you where can you sell. I don't really want to show you, but you this is for the goofy niggas that really just want to learn quick, and I'm here for y'all goofies. So look, that's why I say, but it does work. So now we're going off sales. Here. The lowest it came is here before it came here. So look. So anything from here to here, and if it breaks one and it doesn't break below 2, anything above 1 will come to fucking 3. So look. So it comes down, comes to 1. What does it do? Come right back to 3. Comes down, comes to 1, barely hits, almost hit 1. So it kind of hits 3. I'm not saying it's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. I don't give a fuck. Nothing is perfect. 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 So granted, I'm not gonna say it's guaranteed to come here 100%. No, I'm not saying that. It probably will hit highs. You probably had your TP here and it didn't smack. But granted, it kind of feels the market is not perfect. The market will not give you 100% accuracy rate, but it does this at a high frequency that you're going to make money. So, boom. Now we try to figure out. You see, now that it break 2, now it broke 2. Uh, boom. We have 3. So from 3 to fall. Uh, but 2. So as long as it doesn't break 2, so 2 is what we're looking at for sales. And then, so this is the highest. Boom. So it's just so simple. Like, look, I'm really breaking this down to the T. So look. So even all right, so it's high, low, comes above 1. Look, comes above 1, it hits here. Comes above 1 again, it hits here. Now it's not breaking 3. Now it breaks 2. So 2 is this golden zone where I will draw. Golden zone where I will draw. It comes down. It breaks structure. Comes up, comes all the way down. Boom, 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 boom. And even so, this is just like a wicked. So it comes up, comes down, and even if you want to sell here, like I could break it down even on a lower time frame. So even it comes here, boom. You go to like your 15. Go to your 15, somewhere in that nature. So boom. So 15 comes up, comes here, boom, 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 boom. Here. Say you want to sell, boom. Maybe at most you can sell here. Like guaranteed price, you might can sell here. Guaranteed. Like selling here, it's like kind of early. And then you want to go to like 4. So push it to 4. And look, comes here, boom, boom, comes here, and then what does it do? It hits 4. So I'm telling y'all how to do this at a fucking T, man. I'm telling you how to do this to a T, to a T, to a T. Delete. You've been cheating this whole time. You've been cheating this whole time. I know, because she gets me, though. You know what I'm saying? She know what I like. So, do y'all understand what it's like? So, boom, it comes here, hits 2, comes here. Anything from 2 goes back down to 4. Now, you want me to show you again? I can show you again. I can show you again. Let's do another one. So, boom. I wish I had more lines. Wait, hold up. Is this something I could just keep drawing, bro? Like, what the hell is this? We're gonna delete that. That shit look nasty. Bro, I don't know. Trading view. So now it comes here. Boom. Oh my gosh. Just delete this. Just delete this. So I don't know. Bro, is this something else I could just draw, bro? I just want to draw. Let me see. Oh my gosh. I just want to draw. I think it's one. Let me see. Okay. Now, bro, it's so simple. So look. So anything, so once it breaks 4, we're still on the downtrend. So look, boom, it breaks 4. Just remember 4. This is the low. This is the low. This is the low. So anything, we're looking from 5 to here. Everything is a low, no matter what it is. From here to here. So anything in this market anything in a market is just a low. Don't think buy. Don't think buy. Don't be patient. If the market goes up this day, be patient. It's still in this 5 area. If it goes up this day, be patient. It's still in this 5 area. If it goes up this day, now you start to sell. So now, where would you want to sell? At this 4 area. So what we do? What we would do? What we would do? What we would do? Damn, what the hell was on? Boom. It's 4 area. Bam. Bam. Comes up. Boom, 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 boom. Anything below here? Where does it come? Back to this 4 area. Back to this 4 area. It comes right back here. It's simple as that. Like I said, look, anything is not breaking 5, but it goes below 4. So what does it do when it goes below 4? It comes guaranteed right here. Boom. Now, what do you want to do? You want to make another low. Now, but I'm going to tell you. What is this shit, man? He's drawing. Yeah, you can name this shit here? So, boom. Now it comes here. This is the low. Boom. It breaks. It breaks down. Boom. This is the next low. We don't draw it here. So anything that's right here. Now, anything that's right here, look. But I'm gonna tell you where the entire time frame come in play. I'm just showing y'all how to, what's like the simple term. Look at all, and you know what's crazy? All of this is a retracement. All of this is just retracement for the higher time frame. All of this is just retracement for the higher time frame. It's just retracement. Boom. It buys above. It's just like all of this. It's just retracement. It's just dropping down. So on the lower time frame, it's a sell, but it's just retracement. And that's why I wouldn't originally sell. Per se, I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't think of selling. But because the bias is just stronger. So what can we see? Anything below here is here. But what does it do? Like I said, the market ain't perfect. It doesn't come here. It makes another low. So what do we do? So what do we do? Let's just mark the low. Boom. Let's mark the low. Like I said, the market ain't perfect. So it's not going to give you it all the time. So boom. This is the high before it made this low. So what happens? So boom. What happens? We just following trend. Boom, 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 boom. Anything below here is going high. But what does it do? It breaks the high. So it breaks off 1 hour. Bam. Now it's time. What is it time for? It is time to go up. And what can you do when it goes up? I would have personally sold any of this, but this is what I can do. So you see off the hour, there's so much places you can enter. Watch this. So boom. You want to go? You want to go back to these? So look. Boom. It breaks this one. This is the high. It breaks. Bam. It's not really making no highs per se. Let it come down to here, and then it's gonna come right back to here. So stop this. What does it do? You get here, bam, and here. So anything here will come close to here, and that's off the hour. As long as it doesn't, and then long as it doesn't break here. So it can just go straight above. It can come down and keep going down. I'm not saying that, but if as long as it doesn't break below, like it come here, bam, 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 then goes up. That's what I predict it does. It can not even touch this and goes up. It can come down and keep going down. But if it comes down, doesn't break low and come above here, it's telling me it's a strong indication that it wants to go back up. And what can you do? This is called early entries off the 4 hour. Why? Because granted, this is still in a buy. Like I keep telling you, I'm still in a buy. All of this could have just been bam, 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 bam. You could buy from here. This will be another buy. This will be so off the 4 hour. This is the guaranteed buy. But you see how I just retrace. But say you want to enter early. This is where you get your early entry. So instead of buying from here, which is a 0.75, and you probably wouldn't want to buy from here, you go buy from here. It comes here, buys here, put your stop loss at the low. And what can you do? What can you do? Overall, daily wise, it comes here. So instead of this nice 0.75 you can get off entering early, you can get the 4.5 because you know the overall trend is a buy. The overall trend is a buy. So it's just simple. It's just simple, man. It's so simple. So boom. As long as it doesn't break here, we're good. So boom. And that's what you could capitalize off US 30. Do y'all get it? It's simple. And that's how to capitalize. That's how to capitalize. So anything above here will come here. Boom. Now we look at the 4. Like I said, overall wise, we could go off the hour wise because off the 4 hour wise, you're really looking from here to here. Like, just think of this. Don't think of the 4 hour. When you think of the hour wise, you have to go to the hour because look how the hour just changes up. You see how it just push up new highs, then it breaks. So even if you are thinking about the hour and you could be like, hey, can it go back down? Don't think of just new highs. 4 hour, it's still showing buys. It's not breaking 4. It's not breaking 4. So off the 4 hour, you don't even think about the hour. You don't think about 4 hour no more, or you don't think about can it still go down. It's breaking hourly. It's breaking the hourly. So you're just thinking of buying. That's it. You just think of buying. So this is the best I could explain. From here, it's gonna come here. From here, it's gonna come here. And granted, as long as it come here, I can't tell what the market is gonna do after that. It can come here and smack your ass back down to break even. It could come here, it could come back down. It could come here, it could keep going up. It could come here, it could come here. It cannot even come here at all, but most of the time it can't come here. So it could come here 85, 90% of the time. It come back down. It can't come back down. Once it come here, it could just smack right back down. Be like, I don't want to go up no more. It could come here and burst out the bubble. Or the 5-10% of the chance, it might not even come here. It could break here and might not even come back. It could just come here. Nigga, I don't want to go up. Boom. So bam. Now, what can you see off Nas? I drew the same thing off Nas. So off the hour, personally, I will buy. Um, like I said, I'm a strong indicator of buys. I'm not a strong indicator of sales. And I kind of want to redraw this, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm just not a strong indicator of sales. So let's just I guess let's just delete this. Let's just delete this. So you're gonna go daily, like I said. Boom. What does the daily show? First of all, the daily show is a fucking range, but overall, it's a buy. It's a range. It's nasty. This is so fucking disgusting. We don't know if it's gonna go down hard or go up hard, but overall, we're just trying to follow trend. So before this was the high, it broke out of here. So this was the high, broke out before it hit here. So high, low, king. This is a fake out. Boom. Like I said, it could come to this low. It can wick people out, come back above, tap lows, but overall it's gonna come here. Shit, like that happens. So, so look, what can we do? So, so this is the high. This is the low before it breaks high. It comes here. Uh, comes here. This is the low. This is the high. So this is the low. This is the high. Let it break one. As long as it don't break 2, it breaks 1, comes above, comes above. This is the low. This is the high. That's what it is. And it's more forgiving. It's kind of equalish highs. Why? Because it kind of hits the same spot and then goes 5. So it's equalish high. So anything above 3, what can we do? Anything above 3. So what we do? Anything above 3, it's a buy. So we draw this 3. Anything above 3, this is just a spot where we would like to buy. And what can we see? Overall, it comes to 5. Overall, it comes to 5. Boom. So, comes to 5. It hits its low, hit equal lows. Boom. Comes back above. Just think of 5 and 4. Don't It doesn't matter what the fuck this do. Just think of 5 and 4. As long as it hit 5, you're good. That's it. Just think of 5. Don't think of how the market look. Just think of 5. Just think. I gotta tell people. Just think of 5. So as long as it hits this golden line, just think of 5. So boom, comes down, wakes out, buy here, comes here, hits 4. You you might want to exit. You might don't. Like I said, the market is not perfect. As long as it doesn't break 4 in a below scale, you might want to stay in. You might not. Who knows? Depends on how you feel. Some people can't take it. Some people can. But it hit equal lows. Comes here. Comes back above. Boom. Boom. We're thinking of 5. We don't give a fuck. Boom. Boom. It comes here. Boom. 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 Hits 5. It hits 5. It hits 5. Boom. Comes here. Equal lows. You can even move the low even lower. So boom, it hits 5. It equal lows. Boom. Boom. Buy here. Look how much times you could buy. 1 buy, 2 buy, 3 buy, 4 buy. Hits 5. Now, get a board here. Boom. Board here. Boom. This is showing me. Okay, so on a lower time, it's kind of showing me where is it. So from 4 to 5, we're still in this 4 to 5 range, and anything above 3 is going to here. It's not breaking. It's not breaking 4. Just think of 3, 4, and 5. Anything above 3 will hit 5, and if it doesn't break below 4, we're good. That's all you got to think about it. Look at market from a simple standpoint. That's it. Now for you bum niggas, we gotta simplify it. So we go to day. So the day shows us that. Now we go to 4 hour. So from the 4 hour, boom. This is where it breaks highs at. Boom. It sells off. Boom, boom, boom. 4. So now, boom. 4 hour. This is what this is show. Like I said, it doesn't happen all the time. Watch, look. Comes here. You bought here. Buy. Comes down. Buy again. Buy again. Comes down. Comes down. So from here to here. Comes down. Buy. Breaks. You lose. Doesn't happen all the time. No honesty, it doesn't happen all the time. So look, this is a L. This is a L. This would consider a L. This would be a L. Like I said, the market doesn't happen. So now we're in sell momentum. So anything lower than this would be buys. Well, I wouldn't personally because this is the daily momentum. But I use this one. Yeah, I would use this one from here to here. So like you see how I go from here to here, from here to here. So it's kind of equal. So boom, boom. So it's kind of equal. You see how it's equal? It's not really breaking above low key. So now it comes above, and nothing in the market is guaranteed. Nothing in the market is guaranteed. Now you were saying, where do I sell now? No, let's close this in. This is the buy. You want to buy above here. So boom, it comes here. So this would have been a low. This would be low. Boom. And this will be, that will be high. This will be low. And where does it go at? Right here, because this was the previous low. So boom. So anything, if it doesn't break here, and it goes below here, it's going to come here. Amazing. Maybe. Still have the possibility of going there. But like I said, we're in the buy. This is more stronger per se. So you come here, boom, 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 boom. Or you can even use this as low. Boom, bam, comes below, sell, comes below, sell, comes below, sell, comes below, sell, and it could keep going down. Now, it's a 4 hour daily. You want to buy from here to here. Like I said, we didn't break 4, but on the 4 hour, what is it showing? Let's just draw. Let's draw it out. Let's press it, draw it out. So from here, let's actually draw this out. I actually want to draw this out. So from here to here, it breaks highs, breaks from here to here, breaks this, comes here, anything above here comes back. So look, so from here, breaks here, comes here, anything from 0 and it doesn't go past 1, what does it do? Now, you gotta have to find new highs. You have to find new highs. So boom, it comes to 3. Before it breaks 2, this is the lowest it comes. It goes to fucking 4. So this is it. High, low, high, lowest, breaks 2, highest, come back down, lowest. Really kind of fails still too. Now it breaks 3. Boom. Breaks 3. So anything below 3 kinda is anything below 3, it can come here. Boom. It's not breaking 3. It's not breaking 3. It's not breaking 3. It's not breaking 3. So, like I said, but overall, it's a buy. It's not fucking breaking 3. It doesn't want to break 3. Overall, daily, it's a buy. You don't even want to sell, but like I said, you just got to be patient. Overall, boom. Because overall, 4 is your lowest. 4, you don't want it going past 4 off the daily. Now, it will go to 5. It doesn't want to break. It doesn't want to break. It doesn't want to break. Now, let's go to hour. This is where you enter off early. So, you go to hour. Hour is more kind of easier to follow. So, look. We can just really draw from anywhere. Comes here, comes down, comes here, comes down. So let's just start from here. Boom, bam, boom, bam, breaks 2, comes here, comes here. So anything above 2, kind of. Now, where do we go? Boom. kind of in the still sell momentum because you can say equal highs. You can really kind of say equal highs. Like I said, this is the buy period. This is the 4 hour. This is the hour. You just want to kind of delete this. But we are in kind of a nasty point in the market. It's like, do you want to buy? I thought about buy. I bought early. So comes here, comes down, comes here. Wait, look, this is what I bought early. Comes here, breaks, comes here, breaks. What does it do? Comes here. Anything below anything below fucking 2. So comes here. What do I do off the hour? God damn, get the hell off out of here. And what do I do off the hour? I bought here. I went break even though. I went break even. I went break even. So I just thought about entering early because overall, like I keep saying, I bought here. Stop loss. What? Stop loss around right here. TP. I had it going back up to 4. Had it going back up to the overall point from 4 to 5. Had it going right back up to 5. So 2, 5. What does it do? Enters here. So from boom, bam. But like I said, once it hit equal highs and it makes thing, we're kind of over with it. Like I went back to break even because it shouldn't have really came back down because it's telling me it doesn't want to go back up. But even if you do like this is kind of nasty. It's made new highs. So now that it's made new highs, this is what you get. This is what you get. Now, what can you see? Let's draw it out. Oh, what the hell? We're gonna let's see. Let's draw this shit out. Oh my god. So we're gonna delete this. We're gonna delete this. And we're going to delete this. Because in all honesty, I honestly so 3, I honestly don't give a flying fuck about I honestly don't give a flying fuck about sales. I just don't want to see sales. Granted, the sales could come here, then it can just come far, but it kind of has the capability of going back up and finishing this whole thing out. So you would try to enter early. I did try to enter early. It came up here, had a nice little drone, went back to break even. I just got out. Now, what do I do? Go to our I will go to hour. So basically, I will go to hour. Before it broke here, this would look. So here, high. Before it breaks 0, this is the lowest it went. Came all the way back up. This ain't really breaking. You can say here, as long as it don't break 1, but it broke 0. That's why I marked it out. You'll want it doesn't break 1 low key. You'll want to enter here and then let it come back here. So what I would do per se, let it come back here where 0 was at. Boom, boom. Delete. Delete this. Stop thinking about this. Even delete this because it's just noise. You know what? Just delete everything. Delete everything, but fucking sales. You don't give a fuck about it, no sales. You don't. You just don't. You just don't. You just don't get. You don't try to sell. So anything above the goal, you just want to think about buying. So as long as it doesn't break one, and it still kind of didn't break one, this is a fucking fake out. It's a fake out. That's just what the market does. So boom, it comes here, but it doesn't break with strong emphasis. So boom, four. I ain't gonna lie. I got. Yeah, you can say five go to. Yeah, five go to hell, bro. Five go like right here. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Five come to here. Five come to here, man. Fuck all that, man. Five go to that. You feel me? Fuck all that shit. So long it don't break three, you got bring someone like right here. Uh, you want to close out break even here? I don't fucking know, but I don't know. Hmm. Break even here. No, you want to come? You want to come all the way back up to here? So this is what you want, and this is another buy point. This is another buy point anyway. So there's another buy point. So this is it. Boom, breaks, breaks. You see how I just keep making highs. Made high, low, boom, boom, high. Doesn't want to break. So breaks here. Boom, bam, boom, bam. You see? So that's what I got for Nas. Anything above here goes here. Anything above here goes here. Kind of get my drift, right? Anything from here goes to here. Anything from here goes to here. And I want to delete this. Just delete this. So where we're looking at is 4 and 5. So 4 is the lowest it could go off the daily time frame to be considered a sell. 5 is where price will go if it breaks 3. And once it breaks 3, it will go to 5. So it broke 3. Not saying it's going to go directly to 5, but it will go to 5. So look, it comes here, doesn't break 4, goes to 5. Comes here, goes to 5. So we all we do is go on lower time frames to enter and get longer holds. Basically. Cause look, you could have let's see where you could have entered that. Maybe you could have entered here. Boom, you buy here, boom. You think about buying here, but you probably would have got stopped out here. Boom, it comes here. Maybe you do buy here. Boom, you buy here. It comes. Don't really buy because it doesn't hit equal high. Boom, boom, you buy here. Boom, 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 boom. Fake out. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know, but I like how this looks. 30. Like I said, we went over 30. Fuck, I gotta delete fucking 30. 30. Okay, 30. Boom, boom. It's simple. Now let's delete all this. Delete all this bullshit. Because we don't want to think of sales. Just stop thinking of sales. So, man, we deleting all this bullshit. Why? Because we're not thinking of sales. We don't even want to think of sales. We just want to know when trend changes. And so delete all this bullshit. And this is it. Delete all that bullshit. And yeah. As long as it don't break, let it come down here. And then as long as it don't, if it keep going down, that means it just wants to keep selling. But if it comes back up, it wants to buy. Because overall it's buy. Nas, anything above here, we'll buy. Gold, gold. Um, I broke it down. Look, I did the same thing for that. Anything above here will come here. What it does is do breaks here, boom, doesn't break. I don't exit. Boom, boom, comes here. It's so simple. It's so simple. I've been in this trade all week. Friday I exit, but look what happens. Wabam. Because as long as it hit equal highs, which 90% of the time it's going to do, it's going to hit equal highs. But I don't know. Somehow. Now, now, boom. What can this shows me? This shows me hair high. This is kind of the same. You might want to use this as a low. Mm, come here. So look. Bam. Bam. Oh, I forgot. I'll delete this. So watch this. Uh, anything from here. You can just use this. It don't really matter. Boom. Bam. 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 Now 3 is the new number. I think this works on 4. I think it'll work on 4. Yup. Works on 4 for pretty good. So anything below everything 1 will hits 3. And what I do, enter at 1, hits 3. Enter at 1, hits 3. Anything at 3 will hits 5. Doesn't go below. It can just break 5. It can just keep going up. I'm not saying that. But we'll want a good retracement and see it doesn't break 4. And yeah. So we'll probably move this up a little bit. But look at the daily. Does the daily shows? God damn. 4 hour show previously, it came above, came here. Before it came here, it went to here. So you got I kind of have price, kind of. I kind of got price. High, low, high, low, high. Comes down. Daily showed. This is the daily. It came here, didn't break the low, and it's kind of showing me. What is it? Price just no. Who? So it's just kind of showing me. Now, 15-minute, you can say anything above here, but it's kind of respecting the fuck out of it too. So look, it's kind of respecting it per se, but it's such a small buy. I generally wouldn't just enter. 5-minute, you can say 5. Say you Comes here, you probably want to enter. Boom. Like I said, I'll just be patient with it. Try to wait for it to hit here, but it's gonna take off. And I got for GJ. So for GJ, where's GJ at? So GJ, what do I do? Thing above here could come to here at least. Like I said, it can still be it still can be a sell though. Don't get it fucked up. Look, it can still be a sell. As long if it hit equal high, it can still be a sell. Like it could just come here, sell off. Mm. But it had to kind of like retrace. It can be retracing. That's all it could be. It could be retracing, to be in all honesty. Well, honestly, it could just really be retracing because it did break lows off a higher time frame. Like, look, it came here, broke lows, came here, high, low, high. Then it broke lows, boom. And now it can just say, fuck it, let's go down. 4 hour. But what this told me is it ranged, it came here, it smacked here, it was a gap, it can't come here, it can stop and it could go back down. Or it can come here and take the risk and let it come up. But granted, might want to take it out from here. Just saying. As long as it here, you gotta take something out. Now it's the 4 hour. Boom. Why the fuck did I draw this? Oh, I just wanted to see. So anything from here goes here. It had to do here just to fill out market structure. Anything above, it's such a strong uptrend. I don't really care about selling. It's just a low possibility of selling, but it's just such a strong uptrend. Even if it wanted to sell, look where it broke out at. Like you have to understand, where did price break out at? Price broke out kind of right here, per se. So price kind of broke out like right here. 4 hour, um, it broke out kind of like right here. But I go to 4 hour, you could say it broke out right here too. So price break out like right here. So I said price has to come here. Look, I said price has to come here, even if it wants to say price has to come here. Because if it comes here, boom, it has to come here because it's still in the buy trend. So boom, I come here, it doesn't go below, boom, it comes here, bam. Now you can say price want to come here. It could come here, could sell the fuck off, and I think it will sell off. I honestly think it will sell off. Um, but like I said, I'm in such a buy uptrend, but daily is showing me sales. Daily showing anything below here is a sell. And it kind of already did it. You can probably start selling now. So comes here, you probably would have sold, probably would have been at a little bit break even. Now I go to 4 hour. So the 4 hour is telling me, hey, before I want to sell, I'm not saying it can. It hit 4 hour though. It's just we just doing equal highs. So equal highs comes here. Like I said, it's not the best per se. Like say if you want to be patient, I just believe in sell because it just switched to a sell. So I'm still in like buy mode bias because I still think it's buy in all honesty. But it can't tell. So this is where it's sold off at. Comes here. Sold off. It's not really this is kind of equal. I'm not really counting this. Equal. Breaks out of here. Of the hour. Comes here. Comes back here. You can see if it hits here again. Boom. Maybe comes above. Then breaks back down. And then you get what you get. And that's what I got. And what I try to do, boom. What I try to do. buys, boom, breaks, boom, low, boom, makes and lows, boom, breaks, boom, new highs, come down, come back above. So this is the low, came down, doesn't want to break, boom, low. So anything above here will be here. Or wherever it goes to. We're just doing that. So if it comes here, if it comes back above, I could come here and exit low key. Wherever it goes to. But if it goes here first, I'll probably just get the hell out. And that's all I got for today. Peace and good night.